Hi, everyone, and welcome in. Today, we're going to be looking at how to make this firework effect in Davinci Resolve 21. It uses a Fusion template that is included in both the free version and the paid version, so you can do this in either. So let's jump over into Davinci and see what we can get into. All right, here we are in Davinci. We have a new project started. We have some clips brought in. So the first thing we're going to do is, this happens in Fusion. This is a Fusion template. So we need to bring in a Fusion composition. So we just make sure we have effects turned on, and we have our effects, and then a Fusion composition. So pop him in there, select it, right click, open in Fusion page. And this is where we'll start in Fusion. And we'll just bring our output over here. This is what's going to get dumped out to the screen and what you're going to record. And what we're going to do, just so that we have a background to work with, is we're going to add a background. We'll just stick him right here, and we'll connect it. We're going to turn the alpha all the way down this when we get done, but we're just using it right now so that we have something in the background so we can see what's going on. So now we're going to come up here to templates. Again, we're working in the Fusion page. We're going to come up here to templates. We're going to go to Fusion, and then we're going to go to particles. And we're going to scroll down till we find fireworks. I'm just going to left click on him and drag him down into our working area. And I'm going to drop him right in there. Now I'm going to rearrange this a little bit. I'm not changing how anything is connected right now. I'm just going to rearrange it so we can see all the components in one screen. So I'm going to double click off of everything I had selected. I'm going to grab these three right here. I'll move them up over here. And then I'm going to scroll up a little bit. I'm going to grab these three, and I'm going to bring them down some. And then I'll just bring all of this. Bring it over here some. Scroll down and bring you up some. So now we have everybody on one screen, and we can kind of see what's going on here. So the way we connect this is we take the output of our final render here, and we're going to just drop him onto the background. It's going to create a merge node, and now you can basically see it. I'll play it through real quick. Let me go to a single viewer here. And let me just play through this. It's kind of hard to see the beginning of it because it's real small, but I'll swap over in a second. And boom, there's our fireworks. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's turn off the loop. Let's come back over here into our edit page, and we'll go full screen by hitting Control F, and then we'll just play it. And there it is. Show you again, at the very beginning, there are very small particles that emit. So there's one right here, there's one right here, and there's one right here. These are the, I'll call them the tracers that go up to create your fireworks. They are kind of small, but you can adjust that, and I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. So Control F to get back out of full screen. So let's jump back over here into our Fusion page. Now, usually the two things you're going to change on here is the size of your particle or your tracer that's going up, and maybe the color, and then the colors of your actual bursts or explosions. So to change the tracer that's going up, it's Canon 1, and you come over here to Style. This is your color, and I'm just going to change this to red so we can kind of see it a little better. White is fine, and you might want to change it. This is one of those things that you might want to set to red when you're doing it, and then set it back to white or whatever color you want when you're done. And then I'm also going to change my size up to 1 here. So we'll jump back over here so we can see what's going on. Get back our full screen and hit play again. And now you can see the red and a little bit bigger. In personal preference, set them however, to whatever size you want. Excuse me. Now, if you want to change your explosions, that is in the spawn fireworks. Same thing. You come here, you come to Style, And here's your colors here. So let's say we want to go red, white, and blue for 4th of July. So we'll click on this color, change him to red. Click on our middle color, change him to white. Click on our final color, change him to blue. Now when we go back to full screen, hit play. And there you have it. That's how you can easily create fireworks for your presentations for whatever you video. So let's put that on top of a city scene. So we have fireworks over the city. So we'll drag you up into video 2. And this is my city scene right here. I'll bring you in, drop you down, get rid of your audio track because there is no audio on this. And then we'll move this over here somewhere just so that it's not quite at the beginning. Go to full screen again, hit play. Now, why did it go black? Because I forgot to turn my background off. So we'll go back over here, take our background, and just make it transparent. Just turn the alpha off. So now when I go back over here and play, there we go. So now you just added fireworks to your presentation or whatever. So you can get fancy. Now, since you put this in a fusion composition, if you need to change the size or where it is or anything, you can do that very simply, just like in your regular controls. Or you can use your overlay here and move things around. So I'll show you one that I completed that I added sounds to and everything. So if we go over here, this is the exact same fusion composition that I have on the one I just showed you. I've added some sound effects and I've changed the size a little bit. So these fireworks are going to look like they're coming out of here. So go there, go there. Very easy, very simple stuff. Sorry. Forgot what screen I was working on. Anyway, that's how you can add fireworks. Sound effects, you're going to download those from Pixabay, pretty much anywhere where you can download sound effects from. You can see that I did edit those a little bit so that I made them fit. But again, it's just all lining it up and just not that hard. And also in this full one, so if I wanted to move everything around, I can just come in here and select everything. If I wanted to move everything around, if I wanted this to be later, again, I just go select all that stuff. Like I said, I go select all that stuff and then I just move it, and that moves all together, and I can put that anywhere in my video clip I want. So if I wanted it out at the end instead of the beginning, put it out there, come back and play, and it just is now at the end instead of the beginning. Anyway, that's how you can add some real easy fireworks to your video. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found it informative. Have fun, and see you later. Bye-bye.